Welcome back. Now in this video we will work simply on that method, so we will create that. So let's go above the widget build. There we go with the widget build, and right in here, so in here you will say void, and we're gonna make this private and gonna name this as a forget pass submit form, and this will be asynchronous. So right in there we will say try, and right in the try what we will do, we will say first await, and then first we will go and create our instance for the Firebase auth. So right down in here we will say final and Firebase auth. I'm gonna name this as our auth. There we go, authentication, and in which we will simply now assign the Firebase auth.instance. So there we go with the instance. Now simply we will go and use that in here auth. Then we will say .send password reset email, that first one. It's gonna take the email, we're gonna remove that, add it just in a while. So in here semicolon and tag this down now email, and what we will do, we will simply call upon the controller right in here, the forget pass text control, that first one, and then we will say .text. So right after, whenever the email will be authenticate, whenever the user will enter right in here and press on that reset button, it will be authenticate, and then whenever the user will press on that button, we will simply navigate the user to the login screen. So for that, what we will do in here, we will say navigator dot push replacement, there we go, and it's gonna take the context, there we go, as you guys can see right in here. Now we will provide the root, so in here we will say material page root. It's gonna take the builder, and now what we will do, we will simply send the user, as I tell you, to the login screen right at the end, semicolon. So now you guys can see right in here. Now simply we will remove that yellow line, so simply go and ignore that, there we go, it's gone now. So this line of code, as I tell you, will push the user to the login screen. Whenever the user will provide their email for the reset and press on that reset button, then it will simply right after will push the user to the login screen. If it catch any error, what we will do in here, we will say error, and right in there with the help of Flutter Toast, there we go, Flutter Toast. And if I show you right in the postback.yaml, we have already added the Flutter Toast dependency, there we go. Now in here Flutter Toast dot show toast, and now in here we will say error dot to string, we will convert it to string. So if there will be any error, then we will show that message with the help of Flutter Toast for the users. So that's all for this method. Now simply we will call upon that method down in here, right in this on pass. Just call upon that right in here, remove that comment and call upon that. Now you will simply reload the app. Gonna take some time, just wait. Let's go back to the forget password. So now we will go back to the sign up screen and we will register a new account with the original email. So then they will contact us on that original email. So let's go to the sign up screen and register the account in here. So first we will upload the image. I'll go with the gallery, select the image, you can crop it right in here. We're gonna name this as a Zain Malik, and we will provide the email. That's my original email, so provide your original email right in here, and then we will give the password from 1 to 9. As you guys can see, visibility off. Let's move to the phone number. We will provide that right in here, and company address will be Spain, just Spain. Okay, so that's fine. All the field has been done, also the profile. And let's go now and click on this button, sign up. So here we go, we are on the login screen now, and if you go back to the Firebase, there we go with the share3654@gmail.com. we just registered that mail right in the authentication. If we go to the Firestore database, in here right in the user collection, there we go with the Zain Malik, Spain, and there we go with the mail, created ad ID, phone number, and that's the profile image. Let me show you that also so that you guys can get the idea. Open the new tab, in here paste it. There we go. Okay, now let me show you also in the storage. Right in the user images, open that and click on that. There we go. The top is JPG, and we uploaded that on July 2, 2022. There we go. Now let's say I forgot my password for that account, then we will go back to the Android Studio and go towards the forget password. In here I will simply provide my mail, that original one. Okay, there we just registered the account on that. So share3654@gmail.com. there we go. Now click on this reset now, and it will simply send you the reset link on your mail. And now we are on the login screen. So now we will check that right on my mail if they send us the reset link or not. So open the browser and open your mail. So right in here, as you guys can see, it didn't show us any message right in here. So now what we will do, we will simply click on that more and go down and click on that spam. There we go with our reset your password for project. That's the message. It didn't show up right in the inbox, but it's right inside the spam, and you guys can see that right in here. So in your case, if it didn't showing right in the inbox, then you can simply click on that more and search for right in the spam, and it will be right inside that. So now what I will do, I will simply click on that and then simply click on this not spam. It will send it back to the inbox. There we go, as you guys can see right in here now, right in the inbox. So simply open that, and from here you guys can notice that share3654@gmail.com. that's my account, and project number is that. So now I will simply click on this URL and we will reset our password. There we go. So my password was before from 1 to 9. I will simply provide the password as is Zain Malik 12345. Let me show you that. That's my new password now for my account. Now simply click on save and it will change your password. As you guys can see right in here, password changed successfully. Okay, so now you can sign in with your new password. So that's all for the forget password, and we will simply close that. Now let's go back to the Android Studio. So for now we will not log in. Whenever we will done with the home screen and created that home screen, then we will log in. So as you guys know, we have already implemented the forget password screen and all of they are working. So basically that's it for this video, and right from the next video we will work further. So see ya.